Hey folks, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here, and let's dive straight into it. So jumping over to crypto bubbles this morning, paying attention to the more broader situation that's playing out in crypto right now, and BTC is making a healthy move from what I can tell up to 25k. A lot of people are talking about this. The reason why we are trying to focus a little bit more here on BTC is just because of the simple fact it drives crypto. We can really get a good idea of where we're going and how good news can so it's like riding a wave, and the wave can get bigger with momentum, and doing certain things around certain times of BTC making good moves is really it's positive, and using this to our advantage is always going to be a good thing. So it's been an up and down week across just the whole of crypto. It can all just come down at any moment. We all know that, but currently what we're seeing, if we just move over to the BTC chart, it's on a 30-minute scale. We can get a pretty good idea of how it's looking right now. So you're seeing it from the 9th to today, and you're seeing these consolidation phases and then breaking out, moving upwards, small consolidation, breaking out, moving up, breaking out, and then consolidating again for a few days, and now consolidating again. If we move up to 25, it's going to get people excited. It's going to get people talking. It could possibly bring more people in. There's this whole situation where people chase green. Where's a good entry point? Where's good to buy in? Am I too late? Am I early? Who knows? Nobody's got a crystal ball. So if we go back to crypto bubbles, we flick it from the day over to the week. Like I was saying, it's kind of up, it's kind of down, but it's still looking really good. And seeing these consolidation areas, it's good, because what you don't want to see is the MACD indicator. And this is, you don't need to be a rocket scientist. You don't need to be overly intelligent to understand the MACD. Pretty much, if it gets overextended, so when it's moving upwards like this, when you start to see an overextension of one of the lines, you know that it's going to have to come back down for a recheck. It's going to have to come back down, test support, move up, move down. Has it got enough momentum? Enough buy pressure, enough sell pressure? Which way is it going to go? But the MACD will really show you when something starts to run, what happens and why it comes back down to possibly boil over for some time. So seeing consolidation phases like this, really healthy. And I'm not a technical analysis person. I just know seeing phases like this is healthy. It gets people thinking. So for us, what's really going on at the moment? Well, around 8 days ago, Jared tweeted back to someone that they've just started mobile development. So that was on the 20th. It's the 28th today. This is good. The one thing that worries me in the slightest at the moment is just the amount of, it's not panic, but people, they get very frightened when you can't see your coins, you can't see your delegated amount, you begin to freak out. There are ways and means of seeing what's in your wallet at all times, and that's simply just Terra Finder. If you put your wallet address in, you will always be able to see everything. Even if you've got assets on the mainnet or classic or even the testnet, you can see. So try not to freak out, because things are going to break as they bring out new stuff. The one good thing we've always had is this buffer. So hopefully by the time they get to this, and I think we're looking at around another 20 days, that's just over 2 weeks. Hopefully by the time we get to this period, Station on desktop and the Chrome extension and the web socket, everything works fine, because what we don't need is people getting these very simple issues, which to them it causes them a lot of alarm, but it can just be as simple as switching your fees back to what they're supposed to be at, which is Luna or to UST if you're using that and you've got those correct amounts in your wallet. But these simple things, they throw people off, it gets people irritated, but at the same time, we need to look back to before this. There was rarely any issues. If it was an issue, it was normally just you needed to clear your app cache. That was it. That's another solution. If you do that, make sure it's the app cache, not the data cache. That's very important. You delete all your seeds. So speaking about seeds, it's very important that you all understand in times where they're going through updates to have your seeds safe, secure, and there for when you need them, because anything could happen. You may delete your data cache. It could be something as silly as that. You don't have your seeds, it's gone forever. Done and dusted. If you don't actually have your seeds, don't worry, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, you can create a new wallet, you can move the coins from the wallet you don't have the seeds to the wallet you do have the seeds, and bish bash bosh, as simple as that. Make sure you store the seeds correctly this time around. Lesson learned, and we can all move on safer. And this is the whole other situation that's playing out just with the amount of scams. When this new mobile app drops, you're going to see new scams drop. Ensure you've got the correct apps. If you're on station, like I've said in the past few videos, you've got all of the correct links down here in the left hand corner. You've got all the documentation which is official, with official links in the left hand corner. Don't neglect it, use it, and use it to your advantage. It's so important. So moving back to Terra Classic, it's looking good. Even with all of the FUD, what people are doing with this, and you've seen what's happened recently, and everything, it's really had me chuckling recently. But the price is looking good. Everything's looking good. The L1 team's looking good. We've got a podcast episode this Sunday, tomorrow, with Tobias, even in time. And I believe that they're going to be way more focused on just securing the blockchain, ensuring things are going smooth, looking after the people in the environment as best as they can, and just pushing us forward. They're making really good headway with everything from what I'm hearing from the different COC members where we can get information. Really positive. Hopefully start to move up towards higher highs, higher lows. But if we do zoom out onto the hourly, you can see we are in a uptrend. I'm just going to get a line because some people might not see it. I mean, I read things backwards, so I get it. You can see we are in a very nice uptrend. Like, people always zooming in like this and going, we're going down again. But if you zoom out, you understand that we're going up, we're coming down, but we're setting higher highs, higher lows. Not all the time, but you get what I'm saying. We're moving in an uptrend. Volume kicks up, we move forward. All looking positive. Circulating supplies under 6 trillion. This is really good. People have been asking, why don't more people delegate coins? People have been asking these questions, and it's simply just stability. If we provide more stability, we provide better price action, more people will delegate their coins. They'll get involved. They'll see an opportunity to get into it and see that it's a stable thing. This is actually why so many people were involved with Luna pre-crash, and why so many people were affected by it, because it was such a good environment to be in. We possibly have got a crazy year ahead of us. All of the metaverses, play to earn games that are in works for Luna Classic are doing amazing. 2 of them have already got early access platform builds out. This is brilliant. This is what we want to see, because there's too many of these. We're going to do this, and then it doesn't happen. But really good. Looking forward to Meta Gloria releasing, if they're doing early access or anything like that. Video coming for Lunar Burning Nights probably tomorrow. Going to play a little bit of early access, chill out a little bit, see what it's all about, show you guys how they're getting on. And yeah, I can't stress enough how important it is for you guys to stay safe. And like I said, treat your seeds the same way you treat your PIN code and your bank details. You wouldn't give it out to a stranger, so treat it the same online. Guys, stay safe. Beware of scammers. Beware of doppelgangers. Beware of anybody pretending to be me. You can delegate coins with us if you like. We burn once a month. We also build. We've got lunkblaze.com. We've got lunkpenguins.com. We've got our auto compounding module which can be accessed from the Lunk Penguins website. Everybody's using this auto compounding module. I mean, we are so invigorated into the community that we've just been here from the beginning. We've always built. We're pushing forward with Penguin Island. Hatchery's coming before the end of February. Guys, have a great Saturday. Catch you in the next one.
Our revenge is made possible by listeners like you. By listeners like you. Our revenge is made possible by listeners like you. By listeners like you, our event is made possible. By listeners like you,